Hey, Bigfoot world. We finally made it over here into Bigfoot land. We're still working our way up in there. I'm gonna go up here and try to find all this peanut butter. I didn't see one jar yet. Not even in Moy land, I didn't see any. There's a lot of brush lined up along this tree right here, the whole way down.
Yeah, there is. I agree.
Look at this.
Yeah.
They're way up. You can see where they're climbing up.
Yep. Whew. Yeah, you can definitely see it. They build their own steps with carpet.
They definitely did.
Are you streaming?
Yeah. Well, no, it's not live. It's hard to get a signal out here.
No, I mean, that's what I meant. You knew what I meant.
Yeah.
Answer my question.
Ooh. Like something shredded that tree.
Yeah. Up the whole way up to like a totem pole. Like they're creating their own totem pole. Remember that was, look right, a spider web.
Yeah, these spiders are on my nerves.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
We gotta get up there to them rocks.
Already wiped them out. Yes, I'm okay then. Unless they come for vengeance.
Yeah, they got friends and shit. More spiders.
Felt like something was crawling on my sleeve. I'll fit it anyways. I don't know. This is like a huge structure over here.
Yeah, it all wraps around.
Yeah. I feel like we're walking through their house.
Yeah.
This family. Remember how we walked in on the other family's house? I feel like we're walking in on this family's house. I feel like they had their food underneath this tree here.
It's
They, scabbing.
yeah. It's
Yeah, this hole. I feel like they had their food in there, but I feel like this is their family room. Like I felt whenever we went through the last one.
it's
How I
definitely
walked in on
possible.
that family.
I found food stashes and stuff.
Huh?
I found meat buried and stuff. It's possible. Oh,
Uh-huh.
more
There's a
spiders.
spider with me.
I'm surprised I ain't been bit by one yet. Knock on wood. That's cool.
Yeah. I don't want to say that in a bit of a mourning period, like something just happened to somebody in their family. Oh, yeah, that's what I'm getting as I'm looking at that. A mourning energy. Like they're grieving over a loss.
Yeah. Guys, you definitely want to check out Melanie's channel, Orca of the Crows. I'll leave the link in the description below for sure. You guys can see her view of things. Oh,
It's the spider webs.
I hate spiders. They're like a useless creature. I mean, they eat insects and stuff, but we got bats for that. And I hate bats too. I'm hearing knocks up ahead. It's like the forest opened up and cleaned. It's all clean. They've been cleaning houses.
Well, it's fall time, on autumn. You know, they're letting nesting cities get rid of stuff, you know, so they can be comfortable.
Look at that. This is a tree pulled up by its roots. And another, you guys see it. That's crazy. That's a whole tree pulled out of the ground. That's nuts. That means something, but I don't know what.
Yeah.
They're keeping that hole cleaned out too.
So I am recording as his Jeff's recording as you can tell. Let me come across this stuff.
You can see where they're going up over this.
How it's built. Check some things out. I recommend doing so.
Huh? Yeah, coming through. Like that was just rubbed, yeah.
Is that a cedar tree?
I think so. It smells like it.
I come into this area.
Oh, some up there running. Bike's over here. It's Sunday, everybody's riding. No, yeah, today's Sunday. I'm working night shift, I lose track of my days and nights. No, that's cool. That's a few 100-pound tree up by the roots on top of a rock. And that tree does not belong nowhere near here.
Yeah.
That's some work right there. Now is where it starts getting interesting. And I didn't see no peanut butter yet.
Yeah? Neither have I. Neither have
This is beautiful.
I smell cedar in here too.
I remember this being up there. And that is new. You see it up there?
I hear something.
Up there above, yeah. That's where you gotta watch. That's where they are.
Like it's chirping. Kind of sort of like I heard the last time, but much louder is the word I'm looking for. Couldn't think for a second.
So far, this is the only jar they left.
Oh, here we go. Did you leave this at the last one?
Huh?
Did you leave this jar at the last one?
We left like 3 here. All along the way, there was 2, 3, 2, 3. But this is the only one they left so far. They unscrewed the lid. And they even stuck a stick in there.
Hold on a second. I'm
See
gonna
that
record
bark?
this.
That
Yeah.
bark inside to get it out? I see tongue marks, teeth marks,
Hold on a second.
all kind of stuff in there.
Yeah, I agree.
The sides are clean. They look that sides clean. So they got a long ass tongue.
Okay, you're on, by the way, Jeff. I'm letting them know. I'm here with Jeff Friend, and we're out in the woods. And the beginning of the story was that he left offerings as peanut butter, apples, bread.
There's teeth marks on the side.
And we're going through to see if they found them and how they reacted to them. And we found a jar of peanut butter that was left by them. You'll have to check out his channel and follow it, clean back from the peanut butter and apples, if this intrigues you to do so. His YouTube channel is Jeff Friend, Into the Woods with Jeff. But him and his family left these offerings of peanut butter and apples, and that's what he found of the peanut butter. There is wood pieces in it. I can confirm with that. However, I didn't get up on it to show you. But there is wood pieces in it where they licked down.
The funny thing,
wood.
they put the lid back on and just threw it to the side.
Yeah, how they could get as much out as they could, even with sticks, and put the lid back on it and set it back there. So that is confirmation that, offering allows giving. So they're happy for the peanut butter as well as the hug jugs. All right, so this is Melody of Oracle the Crows with Jeff Friend. Into the Woods with Jeff is the name of his channel. Thank you for watching.
He left them up here. I'm pretty sure it was 3 of them. He left set here and it ended up back there. They just ate one and took the rest with them.
Uh-huh.
He left a bunch of apples out here, but they was gone like the same day. It's cool how it comes out and then right back in again. He left a jar here too, and some apples, and everything's gone. I know he left apples up there on that top ledge up there. They're gone.
Wow, this is too much for me.
The survival of nature. This rock is like 4 feet, 5 feet up in the air. Or the tree. I said rock. But the tree up on the rock, and the roots are going all the way down into the ground. They keep it going. But what's giving it its strength to stand?
The vitamins from the earth.
It's just like
Point.
sitting up there. It's sitting on top of a rock. They really took all that peanut butter. That's cool. These rocks are just nuts. Some of the marks that's in them. And how high they go up. Back there, I think, is one of their nesting areas. See how they got logs back there crisscrossing? Well, you'll have to come where I'm at. But if you look back there, you'll see how they got it barricaded when they're in there. And some days I'll come, them logs are laying down when they ain't in there. And if they're in there...
Wasn't we just over there like a second ago?
No, we went out around that way, over more that direction.
I was
This
feeling
cuts
that
back
energy.
in. This is underground here.
I was feeling that energy like this was a nesting place for them.
Yeah, I haven't had Fred back here yet to get him in there.
But you were busy. Oh, there's a freaking web. Oh. I seen it. I think I got
Now this is all surrounded by rock. Completely. We had to come through that to get into here.
like into their circle.
Uh-huh. They'll hear you coming long before you even come near it. That's nuts. This is for like an alarm. If somebody comes through there, you'll step on that stuff and they'll hear you coming.
It's like the front door.
Yeah, they'll definitely hear
through without being noticed.
Yeah, they'll hear you.
Wasn't this weird how like there's like no moss in here?
It's from stepping up on it.
Uh-huh.
You can see pressure marks in there too.
We're in our kitchen.
Right?
Huh?
It gets more crazier the deeper we get in.
We're in our kitchen.
As long as we ain't on the menu.
What's that?
As long as we ain't on the menu.
No, I feel it's the moss and the trees sitting in the center. They know you're up here and cause them no harm. Why do you think they ate the peanut butter?
Yeah, that's what I feel like too. See their structure they're starting? They brought this tree here, stood it up, and they're putting smaller limbs crisscrossing right here to structure all this in up there.
Uh-huh.
Them two trees right there, they've been there for a while, but they was put up there.
I feel like this is their back porch. The sun's shining in my eyes.
It's beautiful.
Uh-huh. But I feel like this is for them. Their back porch. We just come to their kitchen. Now we're going into their back porch. Oh,
See where they cut up in, go up around up to the third layer.
Uh-huh. Look at the big spider web right
Uh,
inside.
uh.
I don't even have to go through there.
Oh, you're going through something worse.
Not like that. Spider web.
Yeah. That's a big piled up structure. Each piece is placed to make that. Look at that.
I feel like this is a bedroom, like the master bedroom.
Look at the market that the vine's making. Like the,
Uh-huh.
is that
It
a
kind of
star?
reminds me of a peace symbol or a pentagram.
Yeah,
Kind of. Is that what you're thinking?
yeah. This shit's nuts.
Like a pentagram.
That's weird.
Nation.
That's weird. It's right at the entrance coming in.
Uh-huh.
Anybody home? We coming in. The bag of apples. They shredded it. That's what's left of the bag of apples. Jeffrey didn't leave this here.
I don't know what I just ran my head through, but it felt weird.
This was a bag of apples.
Making sure that's on the top of my head, please.
Yeah, you're good. This was the bag of apples. Jeffrey left all the way in the beginning with about 7, 8 apples in it.
Okay, for me to feel that energy, that must definitely be a kid that travels through there a lot. Because I felt it. I was on knelt down and I felt the energy. Yeah. Whew. That was creepy.
Coming through there, yeah, it is.
So I think that's the kid travels that way a lot. At least this is a classroom where they're learning about
In that square.
learning about the forest, because I feel like this is the chalkboard that they write on, but this is the chalkboard where they experience it, you know, hands on. Through this little spot right here. Their quick entrance into playtime.
In and out.
Huh?
Yeah, they're way in and out.
Uh-huh.
Guys, definitely check out Melanie at Orca of the Crows. Check her insights out. They're just starting to do this. All these brush coming down, this is different. That A. Look at that A. That's new. That's definitely new right there. This is new here. I said Orca with a crow, and you hear what's crowing?
What's that?
I said check out Orca with a crow, and then that crow just started crowing.
Well, hey, that's a good significator. It's getting me out there.
They're piling up brush at the entrance right here. This
Yeah, check that
this is
out.
new, all folded in.
The other side has a spider web on
And they got a tree on top of it.
it. Yeah. Uh-huh.
They took it from over there. They busted it, carried it over. Man, this is... You'll see this tree right here on this rock. They set up here, going up on the other rock. This whole structure we're going under is nuts. None of this stuff here belongs here. That's new. Yeah,
Where are you?
around the corner here. You might want to come close.
Not you. I was talking to them. I heard a thump behind me.
That's what I say. You might want to get close. This is their front door right here. Tree knock out there. But this tree right here don't belong. This don't belong. And look at that. You know how many pounds each one of them trees are to get them up on that rock?
Right in that exact position. In that exact position.
Them are all put up there. High up there.
I'm leaving my scent because they're going to know who I am when I come back and I'm sweating.
That place is amazing.
Following behind you.
That is amazing. I can't get it in the shot because of the sun. No peanut butter, no.
Oh wow. I feel like that's the entrance.
Yeah.
An entrance into their lair.
That's what it is. That's exactly what it is.
So we went in from the top and worked our way down.
Yeah, out the front.
Wow. I say we do that again.
It was pretty cool. No peanut butter, nowhere. There's
Except for that one jar.
there's at least, I don't know, 6, 7 jars he left lay out there. There's a few. No jars, nothing.
The front entrance, like the warning right here. That's why they lead them over. This is a warning.
Area right here.
Something unknown to you.
Yeah, these structures are nuts. Let's work our way out.
That was you.
Yeah, you got nervous.
Wait a minute. Really? Yeah, Tablet can't say anything. What's happening? Oh,
Usually when I'm heading out, it's when they start acting up.
that's okay. Better late than never.
Yeah. They got them 2 trees stacked up on that big ass rock.
Uh-huh.
I never see no wildlife really. No deers, no nothing in this area. Nothing. I see a chipmunk once in a while, but that's about it. In this area, there's no wildlife.
So like that was one of the traps, the trap things in that I just stepped in. You know what I mean? Like little defenseless rodents. Or in human terms,
I got
shopping.
I got a spider on me.
You got the spider web?
Yeah, I got it.
I'm trying to be like that, but hey.
Now that's crazy. Check this out. There's a bone right there. But that's nuts. That's got like hit marks all up and down it. Nicks in it. That's like some Japanese writing or some shit.
This is a structure that we come across after coming down through their lair. And let me tell you, it was a heck of a walk. I was wondering if I was going to fit, but I did it. Yay for Melody. So we come across this structure going out of what I feel was their house, their lair. Going down through the different levels and the different rooms. Watch Jeff's channel if he posts all that. This is what we come to through the end of it. Isn't that amazing?
Here's a big arch right here. It's stuck into the ground. We just walked right under it.
So here's a nice little structure. I don't want to break to.
There's another arch that's still alive. That's a new arch. There's a tree holding it down.
We're going through the woods. I'm going to take you guys with me for a bit. See where I will lead you. Let me know if you see anything out of the ordinary.
That's big. There's chew marks on it. I see more over here. That's a big spine or something. God, leave in the comments. What the hell is this? What bone is that? It's a flat bone. Look like a part of a spine or a backbone.
Like lair riding them and said, hey, there's Jeff's on his way with a friend. That's what they feel, and they were prepared.
She got a whole different sight on this, guys. You gotta definitely check out her channel. It's interesting. Maybe you learn a few things. Because she definitely taught me a couple of things coming through here. On these structures, they make a lot of sense. You really gotta check it out. But it's pretty peaceful in here right now. I hear birds chirping, crickets going. It's a good sign that they might not be in the area. It's been quiet so far since we've been in here, but other than that rock there at Moyland. She give me more shout outs than anything. But that's cool though. She's good. She good people. And to bring a psychic medium out here into this forest and let her get a reading out here, it's amazing. You gotta definitely listen to it. Let me know what you guys think. This is gonna blow her mind when she comes out and sees this.
That's cool.
Yeah, that arch.
Yeah. Yeah. Feel like we're saying safe passage. Safe passage back to you. May you be blessed to never become extinct. You guys are quite fascinating people.
Where'd you see this?
I'm on my way.
No peanut butter, guys. They left with it. They took it home with them. Just that half a jar they left behind. The rest they took it. I'm gonna bring some more out here. But I want to go to the new area. There's a couple other spots I want to get to before I get back to this one.
You showed it to me before I walked into it. I still walked into it.
This place is nuts.
Yeah, check out this X.
This place is beautiful. Another one of them crisscross things out there.
Uh-huh. I feel like just the lair is just like, if I were to say it in our terms, would be the ballroom
Mm-hmm.
of their castle.
They definitely like that area there.
Huh?
They definitely love that area for some
Right?
reason.
Are you live? Or...
Yeah.
Okay. So that's what I feel. I feel like the lair is the ballroom of that particular castle. And then we went through each room, and I felt the energy. Some was childlike, some was adult-like. You could tell the difference between the maturity.
Mm-hmm.
And it was definitely, I felt good vibes. Like they were okay with us coming through and filming and coming and leaving offerings, because you should always leave an offering when you invade someone else's territory.
Yeah, for sure.
With that being said, that's why they accepted the hot jugs and the peanut butter. And that, yeah, they're behind us, by the way.
Yeah, I've been hearing sounds.
So, yeah. But it's all positive energy. They're familiar with Jeff. They know Jeff. They trust Jeff. That's why he is okay with invading their space. They like to toy with him.
Yeah, they definitely do.
As a toy. Hey, let's have some fun today. Jeff's on his
It's like
so
they
that
know.
we could share. Huh? Yeah.
It comes in.
So that we could share a little bit about us with you guys. With people who are familiar with it, are curious about it, and even want to learn about it. So thank you for allowing me that 5 minutes, Jeff, on
Check
your
that
YouTube
out.
channel. Yeah, right. And stay tuned for my Instagram and YouTube channel, as I will be posting videos on there as well. And Instagram and YouTube are both Oracle of the Crows. So
Yeah, I'm gonna leave their link in the description for sure.
I knew I was a tomboy for a reason. Like, this is my reason to come and understand that.
I feel like I took a wrong turn somewhere. This is new.
Hey, over here. Over here. I
Uh-huh.
knew they were following us.
I heard that cracking.
Uh-huh.
Whistle.
They're having fun with us. They're following us. They know
Every time.
they're following us.
Every time when I leave, that's what they do. It's like they know I'm leaving.
Uh-huh. Here's the proof you need. Thanks for coming. Be sure to watch out for the next adventure.
For sure.
Huh?
For sure. Every adventure is crazy. Every trip out here is something different.
Uh-huh. That just shows you that they're alive, they're human, they have some sort of human instincts. They're just not our human originality.
What is this?
Oh, wow! That is
I
super
did make a
cool.
wrong turn.
That's okay, but that is super cool. we got light here for a reason.
Yeah. Yeah, this is, I made a wrong turn for a reason.
Okay. I think I have a spider in my hair, so
This is nuts.
check this out. Jeff thinks we may have taken a wrong turn. I think we've taken the right turn. I feel like they led us with to where we're at now. And by the way, that's a stump. That is not a Bigfoot. I'm just going to clarify that because I see it too. There it is.
Yeah, I thought it was a Bigfoot crouched down.
Which brings me to this. Look at the structure that was built. Look.
That is
Is
nuts.
that not perfect? And then it's like, I feel like it's specific. It's like perfect. Look at this. We're not alone, people.
No.
Despite what you want to think, we are not alone. By far, no, but not the truth. We are not alone on this planet.
Guys, definitely check out her channel. She's very, very interested. Maybe. She might be on to something. I was listening to her make her video, guys. Definitely check her out. She's back there reading the lay of the land, and she got a different insight on it, and it's definitely interesting. On all the structures, every structure. far. It's so easy to get lost. For as long as I was coming here.
I feel like that's another one of them tentacles. Remember we seen one in that lair?
Up there, yeah.
Yeah, I feel like that's another one. Like a sign from them. Hey, you're about to enter into something you may not be sure of. Be open to the possibilities. A lot of X's.
Everywhere. That's been stripped, all the bark stripped off of these trees.
Right.
And crisscrossed here.
Definitely a structure.
I'm trying to see something familiar. We can't be too far off.
Their lead mess around showing us everything they built.
All the new.
Having a little bit of fun. Hi everybody. So here we are once again in another structure. I feel like
Double X's right here.
Like we're lost. I feel like they're just toying with us again, showing us little things that they want us to show them, show the world. I feel like there's a lot of in a rock. So I feel like they're building these little structures and showing us little things about themselves. So the second time we were I found a pentagram.
Yeah, we found a pentagram twice already. Or pentagram shaped style formation.
Look at that pile right there. Like a brush pile. Like it's an asterisk is what I see. Asterisk, you're entering into like a pentagram, something unknown, something that may not be clear to you, may not be clear to you, may not be like that. I feel like that's why we have to be
I hear the way out. Thank you, bike rider. They're cracking behind her. She didn't even hear it. It's easy to get distracted when you're filming, talking to the camera. I do it all the time.
What do you think this is? This is kind of cool.
Up on that rock, I know.
That's stuff. It's like this is their giving back to nature is what I want to say. You know? They're offering to Mother Earth. Whatever is dead and gone to burn it. Burn and fire purifies. What's left is ashes. Ashes you throw back in the ground. You purify it so that you can grow back through again. So it would make sense if they did that kind of a purification. I mean, however, I don't know if they'd want to mess with fire. But that's the point I'm trying to get across is maybe that's their way of it. I feel like they just said welcome to the School of the Wild Unknown.
What's going on here?
Huh?
What's this? Something beat the
Do
hell.
not fear.
Something beat the hell out of this tree.
Uh-huh. Yep. Probably very good nourishment. I would say it's one of them cedar trees or whatever.
Oh, that. It's all the way down like that. Oh, we're back on trail again. We went down and around.
You said that's what you wanted to do. Except for you were being a freaking spider web I just walked into.
I'm glad I missed
You
it.
left the remnants for me. That's what I think is about hair.
I'm glad I missed it.
Go.
Hey, Bigfoot World, I'm gonna go ahead and cut this short and head it out of here, guys. Definitely want to stay tuned for this next crazy ass adventure. Don't forget to go check out Oracle of the Crows. I'll leave a link in the description down below. And tell me what you think, guys. Stay tuned for this next one.
Go talk to your hoes. Go talk to your hoes. I would. But I dropped them off for your dumbass. Then I put up to your house and there's a Benz in your driveway. Bitch, I drive a scooter. I'm trying to figure out who car that is.